just feel like I sense people's energies, and when I feel like someone is taking advantage of me, I ghost them so fast. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Reesie. This is my beauty channel where we come to slay, especially on a budget. And if you're new, don't forget to hit that red button down below and turning on your post notifications. So as you can tell by the title, this is gonna be another chit chat. Get ready with me. So grab your wine, tea, coffee, whatever you drink it on, relax, and we gonna get into some juicy topics and do a very basic makeup look. Okay, so definitely keep on watching. Hey you guys, it's another get ready with me. So I'm already gonna get started. I already have my eyebrows done because I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time for some reason. Like every time I do my eyebrows, I'm like off of the camera and it's just you can't see it. So let me know down below if you do want to know an eyebrow tutorial, but it's very basic. Anyways, we're going to get started. I got these, before we get started into our girl chat, I got these little lip plumpers off of Amazon, and I'm gonna take, I think it's this one, the orangey one with the pink top. It's by alway. I did already try it on TikTok, and I think it works cute. I feel like my lips are already big, so, but I really like the aftermath of it. I don't know, I just like the aftermath. It does look a little bit more plump. Okay, so the first question is, what do you do for a living? She probably didn't ask that way, but I gotta make it sound dramatic, you know? So what do I do for a living? I am a full-time content creator. I create content for brands. I sell products online. I basically am like a marketing genius. No, not really, but yeah, so I just create content. I film for brands, and that's basically how I get like majority of my money, and a bunch of other ways, you know, trying to be multi income over here. But yeah, that's what I do. Simple. Second question. Ooh, I'm choking over here. Y'all, this hair is so cute on me. Let's get into it. But the next question is by the same person. Advice for people who want to spend the rest of their days alone. I feel that, girl. It's hard for me to say anything about it because I'm a relationship girl, but I feel like if the relationship that I have right now don't work out, I'm going to be alone, or I'm going to be alone forever. Like, relationships is hard to build. It's hard to find the perfect match for you. So if you are willing to if you really want to be alone and you're happy that you want to be alone, good for you. There's a lot of people out there that is thriving alone. And mind you, alone, you don't have to have a significant other in order to feel like, you know, you're, in a relationship, because you still got your friends, family, all of that. So community. So girl, if I was alone, I would get a dog or a cat, a companion that, you know, is always there and always needs you, and just live your life. Like, go travel the world. Like, you don't have anybody to answer to. So definitely go do what you always wanted to do. Don't get into depression of being alone, because there's so many people out in this world, and if you just go outside, you will be able to connect. And then we have social media. Social media has so many different forms of where you can just comment and like build a community and become someone's community to where you feel like you're not alone. So that is my advice. We are going to take our Bobbi Brown foundation. This is the skin foundation. It has SPF 15 in it, girl. She is a keeper. And yeah, so we're going to spray it on our wrist. Bobbi Brown, come through. Sponsor your girl, you know, please. Every chit chat, I'm raving about you. Please, please. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not kidding. Manifestation. Okay. So I am using the Hydro Milk setting spray. I had to get the bigger bottle this time because, girl, after a couple weeks, she is gone. So I'm going to have to stock up on that for real. So the third question. So we're going to dab. So the third question is, there's so much hair everywhere. Wild, you guys. What's the best thing to do after a man takes you for granted? First of all, if the man is taking you for granted right now, drop him. If anybody takes you for granted, this brush smells weird. Whatever. But if anyone takes you for granted, not just a man, anybody, drop them. I'm an Aries, and I know a lot of you guys that are following me are Aries as well. We sense vibes so fast, it's ridiculous. Like, yeah, I feel like when I was younger, I feel like I was way more dumb, but now I don't take crap for nobody. Like, the moment someone takes me for granted, ooh, I look orange. This is not my color, girl. It's my color, but it's like a summer color. But damn, I look orange. But don't worry, that concealer is gonna brighten me up. I just feel like I sense people's energies, and when I feel like someone is taking advantage of me, I ghost them so fast. Like, even if I have been friends, like, I've done this with long-term friendships. Like, I will ghost someone so fast if I feel like I'm getting taken for granted, you're not listening to me, you don't care about my feelings, because you're supposed to be able to pour. I'm taking my Born This Way concealer to brighten this up because I'm looking wild. You're supposed to, like, relationships in general is supposed to be able to pour into each other. You can't just keep pouring into an empty cup. Like, the people you're around, they're supposed to be already filled up in some sort of way. So if someone is taking you for granted and you know they're taking you for granted, run as fast as you can. But if it's someone you really, really care about and you feel like, hey, and you haven't had that conversation yet, definitely have a conversation with them and really sit down and have an honest conversation. But if they're not, a lot of people will be stuck in their own ways. So it's so hard for people to really understand the other person's perspective without feeling insulted. So if that doesn't work, I ghost them. I am so ruthless. It's ridiculous, okay? So yeah, so if they're taking you for granted, run. Make sure you surround yourself. Like, if you feel like it's hard for you to break up with that person, make sure you surround yourself with loved ones first. Make sure you have a little nest. Have a little nest prepared. So when you do break up with that person, it's not as hard, but it is going to hurt. Friends or boyfriends or, significant others. It does hurt regardless of, no matter how much you try to prepare for it, it's going to hurt. But you have to look out for yourself, because again, you got to be able to pour into each other. And if you have nothing to pour because you gave so much energy to someone else, then you won't have enough energy to really match with the people who are there, who are meant to be there for you. I'll put a lighter concealer over. This is going to be the Tarte. The Tarte is very thick. She is a thick girl, okay? And a lot of you have been wanting like a makeup tutorial. And I've been doing like the same makeup looks for a minute. I wanted to do something out of the ordinary today, but I have so much on my plate. So hopefully next week I could do something more dramatic and more like, I don't know, just dramatic, I'm gonna take my eyelash blow dryer and blow dry my concealer. So boop, 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 boop. Yeah, so we're going to blend this out with using a fluffy brush. So boop, 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 boop. All right, so we're gonna move on to the fourth question. So this question states, were you as consistent with creating content consistent when you first started? I think she meant content. When you first started. So was I consistent when I first started creating content? Girl, heck yeah. I was more consistent back then than I am now. If you think I am hella consistent now, honey, when I first started, I hit the ground running. I wish I was more motivated and consistent back then than I am now. Being full-time really kind of takes away the love for creating content now, just because you have to do it. Back then it was not like like I had to do it. So now this is my responsibility. So it's not as fun as it was. So I was having I was having a lot of fun. I had so many ideas, and I was doing a lot of, mind you, I was posting, let's start that over. I was posting 4 times a week for a few months. And I feel like that scares a lot of people. I feel like that wasn't even a lot. Like, cause back then when YouTube was a thing, it was first, a lot of people were actually now becoming mainstream YouTubers back then when I first started. So it was super hard to grow back then. So I would always listen to these YouTubers saying, well, your first 100 videos is going to be the worst videos. So I put that in the back of my mind, like, well, I need to start creating content, as much content as I can. So I feel like I got a hair somewhere. Okay. I got to start posting as much content as I can so I can get better. So my thought process was, I want to get better at creating content, because I already knew the views isn't going to come regardless. So where did my foundation brush go? I'm going to take my Beaute Tantor Cream Palette in the color medium. So I was already like, okay, I already know a lot of people aren't going to watch my content. So this is a perfect opportunity to just put hella content out. I was doing vlogs. I was doing hair tutorials. I was doing makeup tutorials. I was like, using any content that I was using any content I was using any items that I had in my room as content. Like, I wasn't really spending money. I was just basically doing what I normally do, because I was like a server at a restaurant. So I always got cute. I always did my makeup, and I always did my hair, because with hair comes makeup. So I will always film myself before I go to work, and then just edit it when, like, you know, I had more free time. I would vlog my college career, because that was when I was in college, and bartending and serving and all that. So I would just basically vlog my experience in college, and then I would go out to clubs a lot. I was such a party girl, so I would film myself get ready for clubs, and I would separate those videos. And so basically the everyday stuff that I was already doing, I just filmed it. I didn't really think too much. I didn't think too hard of it in content. Like, I didn't think like super perfect about it. I just did what I had up in my house, because I felt like whatever I had. And yeah, so I think that's basically it. So yeah, a lot of people look at me crazy when I was like, yeah, I post like 4 times a week. It was so easy to me, because it wasn't like I was doing like 30-minute videos. It was only like 5 to 10-minute videos. I'm like, you can put, like, I would do series, like I would do like a lace frontal series. I would do like one about plucking, one about bleaching, one about washing the wig, one about me applying the wig, one about maintaining the wig, one about 2 months maintaining the wig, one about 3 months maintaining the wig, one about 4 months maintaining the wig. So it's literally like, I didn't buy a lot of stuff. Like, I just used what I already had and kept reusing it, kept creating the same content using the same stuff, and just titling it different and using it in a different way. So yeah, that's basically what I was on. I was born for this, honey. You will not see me complaining about me. Well, I would do complain a lot, but I never had an excuse about starting YouTube. Like a lot of people, like when I used to serve at restaurants, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, you should have a YouTube channel. Your makeup is amazing. Oh my gosh, your hair is so good. You should have a YouTube channel. It'll be random people telling me I should get a YouTube channel. And at first, when I first got on YouTube, I wasn't, I quit because I was worried about the like views. I wasn't getting any views, but then I just had an epiphany, and then I just started posting a lot and not caring about the views. I was just trying to post to become a better content creator. So when my chance came, no one couldn't tell me nothing. No one can tell me that I wasn't no YouTuber because I already had hundreds of videos ready, lined up, okay? So I put some conceal or the contour that's on my cheeks onto my eyelids, forehead, and then my nose, and then under my nose. If you guys were paying attention, I put it under my nose like this. This will have that like cute little pea nose, you know? So yeah, we're gonna take our Laura Mercier. Even though I feel like I just started, when I look back, I really was working hard, like, and I was so creative, and I'm still creative now. Like, I feel like I'm at my prime. So it's like crazy to think that people who are just starting their content creation journey is already worried about the views and stuff. Cause I'm like, this journey is so long. Like, it's like saying you turning 5 years old and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait until I'm 30. You know how long you gotta wait until you're 30? Do you know how long you gotta wait until you're 30? So it's like people really think that you can blow up like overnight. And that's like the 1%. Just like how 1% of this world or 1% of America is rich. It's the same thing for YouTube. Like, it's not like something that everybody can do it. Everybody is able to, but it's not like everybody can reach there, you know? So having that mindset of like, F it, I'ma just do it regardless, you gonna make it in life. But if you want some, I can't do this, I can't do that, complaining, honey, you not prepared for this life. So yeah, I have a second page on TikTok and Instagram. I was thinking about doing a YouTube channel on it, but I'm not gonna do it because that's too much pressure on myself. I feel like I put too much pressure on myself, too much, because I have so many ideas, and I just feel like people don't, like, I have so many ideas for other people, but they're not as hardworking as I am, so it feels like I have to do it myself because I have not met anybody, and I'm slowly meeting people who are like me, finally. Cause I'm like, dang, why is everybody around me so like lazy? No shade or anything, but people are not hardworking out here. Like, they do not really, like, when they go home, they complain how tired they are from work, which I can understand, but I can't at the same time. Cause I'm like, honey, if you really want to get out of that cycle of being tired, you have to tire yourself out even more, because if you're just working that same job and then complaining about how you wish you were a YouTuber, you can't because your job is too tiring. You're gonna be stuck in that cycle for the rest of your life until you actually get up and be like, you know what, I'm gonna spend these extra 3 hours a day to create something, and you will never know. You never know. So yeah, I'm taking my Ace Beaute Vintage Dawn palette, and I'm just putting a brown, like a reddish brown, on my lids. I do this makeup look all the time. I like the simple glam just because I want the hair to be the star of the show. I always say that, but it's for real. I want the hair to be the star of the show. Yeah, it's important to put some powder right here, make like a little beard, because when I don't do that, it starts to like, it looks like a wet mark all right here, and it looks weird. So don't forget to do that. Sephora finishing, I got it on my nose, right? Sephora Micro Smooth in the color Tan to wipe away all of the extra powder. I'm gonna take the same foundation brush that I use for my foundation and that I use for my contour, okay? And I'm dabbing that on there, and then I am wiping that away. Honestly, I put my homegirl onto this. She said she really likes it. I really like it, but she really likes it. So get you something, like, especially if you have a lot of, like, if you look very ashy, Sephora Micro Smooth powder on top of the baking, so you don't look too ashy. And my makeup is very dewy, very glowy, so my makeup actually melts in my skin, you know? Definitely comment down below some more questions for the next Get Ready With Me, just so you know I can have an archive of questions. So yeah. And now I'm gonna take my NARS blush in the color Savage. And I'm gonna take the same foundation brush and applying that there. I like to start from the side. This is like my bronzer and blush in one. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you have really good bronzer. What do you use? I'm like, I actually use a blush, a deep color blush though. It's not like a bright blush. So it's for more darker skin girls, but I use it so you know, kill two birds with one stone. And then we're going to take one more blush, which is the orange blush by Sephora. It's in the color Hot Flush. I love orange blush. Like, this is a game changer, honestly. And then we're gonna put some on top of that, but on the upper, like a higher part. So like you're applying highlighter, that's where you want to put that second round of blush. Get my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color, I don't know what color this one is, but it's like a shade lighter than the one that I have right here. Oh no, I think it's, no, yeah, it's a shade lighter, because this one is Honey, and this is the original translucent. So I think it's the original one. I like using the original one under my eyes. It gives that very bright under eye. So I just take a fluffy brush and I just apply a little bit under my eye. Then when we are done, we are going to take our same milk setting spray. And we're going to spray, spray, spray. We're gonna take our eyelash blow dryer and blow dry our face. See how fast it dries? It's already like melting. Like, you can real life see the melt. It's melting into my skin. Like, I'm not even wearing makeup anymore. It's melted. And now we're going to work on our lips. So we're gonna take our NYX lip liner in the color Nutmeg. And then I'm gonna take my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Sugar High. Sugar High. I'm gonna apply that. Ooh, she is a glowing goddess, pure. And then I'm gonna take my NYX, I think it's like a brown eyeliner, and we're going to, and it's waterproof, yeah. My NYX brown eyeliner, waterproof, and we're going to add some beauty marks. Just don't be burping while you're doing it like me. Last but not least, we still highlight in these streets. Comment down below if you guys still highlight. I got a new highlighter by Sephora. It's called Golden Hour. Sephora products are really, really good. So I'm gonna take the same foundation brush that I've been using. Sorry, my freaking camera just cut off. So I'm gonna take my highlighter by Sephora. It's in the color Golden Hour, and I'm just going to boop, 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 and then only do it on the upper cheeks just to give myself an extra glow, because I'm already glowing, but this is gonna give us an extra glow. And that's basically it, you guys. So let's get dressed. So let me know how you guys think about this makeup look. It's like my everyday makeup look, like something I would do all the time if I'm going out. But yeah, let me know how, like, any thoughts of what we talked about today. And thank you so much for tuning in and staying all the way to the end. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.